$56. Now that is a deal, folks. We're talking about Black Hole Toys Vegetas. Because there's two of them, and two Vegeta is Vegeters. Look it up. So we are going to take a look at this thing, which, you know, it came out a while ago, but 56 bucks, come on, you can't beat that. That's a great value per figure, and then you get stuff in there. Stuff in there? Let's open it and find out. Look at that. See, this is what I meant by stuff. There's two layers of said stuff. So let's just look at all of these parts and find out why I spent $56 getting this and why I think that's a great value. Because I haven't even looked at it yet. So what am I doing? Am I lying to you? No, we'll find out. Because I am always honest, even if it sucks. Especially if it sucks, I think. And right off the bat, the faces kind of suck. Poop! Let's take all these things out because there's at least 50% of this thing is totally worth it. And that's why I bought it, because I already have a Vegeta that looks like Battle Damage Vegeta. No. I already have a Vegeta that looks like... What? Saiyan Saga. And it's not the first time I've reviewed Black Hole Toys on here. The last Vegeta I reviewed was a Black Hole Toys, and I love that one. I mean, that one is really, really good. That's the Majin Vegeta one, in case you didn't know what I was talking about. Boy, howdy, we got a lot of dupes in this. And by dupes, I mean duplicates. Because we have two Vegetas, so I guess it kind of makes sense, and it's probably super cheap to make all of these hands twice. A little silly. You guys are silly, Black Hole Toys. Let's get rid of that. Because over here, we actually don't have a lot of hands. But we have a lot of faceplates. We got damaged Scouter. You know, I'm still happy, okay? My happiness is like slowly getting less. But whose fault is that? Mine, because I didn't really pay attention to what I bought, I guess. Don't listen to me! We have an alternate head with a Scouter floating around the same spot. So I don't know. Did it fall? That was kind of weird. It didn't have its own spot in the plastic, is what I mean. Now here's the problem with this set. It's not a perfect set by any means. Can't even say it. The reason why there's a problem with this set is because of this base one. This is probably barely any better than the original SH Figuarts one. I mean, look at whose face is that? That's not my Vegeta! I would say that this is the bonus thing. Even the box doesn't really advertise that this guy's in there. It's all about this battle damage boy. This version, though, I would say is a great opportunity to, like, do some custom work, you know? If you weren't confident in doing that before, do it with this one. Get a Gundam marker or something and start doing some black outlines around all of this, because this is just so bare. Some paint would really go a long way. Some, like, gradient paint or whatever. This is hair, a cat hair on my freaking face. So let's just continue looking at this guy. I don't know why I'm like postponing looking at this thing. So this first Vegeta is just kind of weird. He's got these old school faces that SH Figuarts did. I think this is going to be a great one to kit bash. Like, get rid of this head because it's not great, and then you find something like a TK Customs head or something and put that on there, and then have a sweet looking Vegeta. But this is like, it's so basic that it hurts, the quality. I don't have the original one. The original one is super expensive. So this is a great way to get in and like have that version without spending that kind of money on it. Was it worth making the video about? I don't know. This is sloppy. This is the lower end of Black Hole Toys quality, I'm gonna say. Now you can remove his tail, aka the belt looking part, and then plug this one into his little keister. The problem here is this plastic is super cheap, and I'm a little afraid I'm gonna break the tip of this tail off. But that's cool, looks great. It's definitely gonna have some nice shelf presence, and it's, as long as it's not your main version of a Vegeta to show off, I think you're gonna be happy with it, okay? Okay? He's got little punchy fists on by default, which, you know, typical. Oh, the tail. Well, it's better than breaking off. But it did pop apart. And I just lost it. I heard it land on the floor. Oh no. Thank goodness. Oh god, I genuinely thought I lost it for good. Don't worry, it's not over yet. I could still lose it. Now, he does come with crossed arms, which is a classic Vegeta thing, and I'm always happy to have that no matter which Vegeta I get. He's got a scouter in the box. I don't know how the scouter attaches, so it looks to me like it just pops over his ear. I assume that the old SH Figuarts did it the same way. Doesn't lock in like the newer version that actually plugs into where the ear would be. So those are the heads by default, this kind of neutral face, and then this angry face. These suck. So let's just move on, because that's not really what we're here for. We have an additional scouter, same as the last one, but that's just because, you know, you got two Vegetas. And then you got this, which is the busted one, and this is something that came with the original version, so I think this is really just duplicating what SH Figuarts made, and then making a cooler version. Lots of Ki Blast hands, so you got two sets of that. You got these fighting stance hands, two sets of that. You got this faceplate, whoopsies, which is actually looking good, so we're into the better stuff from Black Hole, where they're going in and I'm thinking making completely custom faces, because he's got all the line work in there that none of the others have, and it makes a huge difference. Same thing with this one, really brings this thing to life, really pulls the early Dragon Ball style to the figure. And then this one, which is much like the first couple we saw. Instead of black lines, we have these kind of just off-color ones, and, you know, it's okay. It's fine. It's cheap looking, not great. Same thing with this one, not a huge fan of it. So I would categorize all of these, well, you can't see them all, but all the stuff we've looked at over here as the duty stuff, except for the tail and I guess the scouter stuff. Is that better? So splitting this boy into two sets. You got the who really cares stuff, and then you got what it's all about, which, you know, were these faces with the lines on them. And then let's zoom in and look at this face with the blood all over it. This isn't something that SH Figuarts, I think, has ever made. Definitely not like this. I mean, this is awesome. This might be one of the shining moments of this whole set, is the fact that there's just so much work going on. I wish there was a little bit more around the mouth, like the teeth and the tongue seem to kind of bleed together, but all of this, like, battle damage looks awesome. We saw the hands, we saw the tail. Let's move on to the main event, which is battle damaged Vegeta. This is what it's all about, okay? I think even for $56, you get the other Vegeta, you can play around, you can paint it up a little bit, try to do some line work like this one has. Like, see, this has stuff going on. Like, even this seems like weathered a little bit. This is a substantially better version than that other one. I mean, just look at the difference in the suits, obviously. Now, they went in and added their custom parts, so they still had all of this, and then just changed 90% of it. I mean, this is like a whole new Vegeta. The more I look at it, the more I see everything is different. This is crazy. The legs, the battle damage there, the battle damage, even like the scratch marks. Now, sure, it could use some more markings like black ink in the rest of the body, but my goodness, is this not a better figure? This is a two-pack that, again, I would say this one's the bonus, because you didn't even really see it on the front of the box. But this is what it's all about. All the line work, the battle damage sculpts, and then it still articulates, which is awesome. I mean, this makes me really happy. A battle damage figure really does go a long way. This face is incredible. Again, with all the blood and the line work and stuff. I just wish that the difference between the teeth and the mouth was a little bit better. And then the depth back there should be like a darker red or something, because it's not his teeth. That's like the inside of his mouth. But I will forgive it, because everything else about this is awesome. Articulation's pretty straightforward. I mean, it's all your standard, like, 2.0 body stuff for a Vegeta. There's nothing really to point out. It's just going to be limited by probably the armor pieces, but you're still going to get some great range out of it. This is definitely a must-have set. If you're a Vegeta fan or just early Dragon Ball Z fan, this is a no-brainer. I love this. I love this so much. Yeah, definitely giving me the early Dragon Ball Z vibes. Great articulation, great paint, great everything. It's the other one that kind of sucks dookie, but you know what? It's just basically a copy of the original SH Figuarts, which I think was their goal, but, well, part of their goal. I think the end goal for them was to offer this version, which you've never gotten before. and they nailed it. Now, if you have any standard Vegeta, here's one by comparison. They're basically the same height. It does seem like this Black Hole Toys might be a little bit taller because of the chest and stuff, but this head sculpt is a TK Customs one. Ow. So if we were to take this body, they use the same neck peg, so this should pop right on there. There we go. That is a huge upgrade from this stupid face. This is a huge upgrade. This is the way it needs to be. So I would highly recommend, if you have some TK custom head sculpts or any custom head sculpts, swap them around. That amplifies this thing big time. Get a pen and mark up those things. All about this version, not this version. And obviously we can do the head swap even still if you don't want his face damage, but then that's kind of weird, right? You tell me. Is that weird? Yes, I'll tell you. Anyway, that's it. Worth it. 56 bucks, even if it's just for this one guy, because my god, it's awesome. And this version of Vegeta from SH Figuarts is super expensive now, buying it aftermarket. So there you go. Links are in the description from a trusted store. Always. If you enjoyed this and you want to see some other Vegetas get reviewed, and I know you do, then be sure to click that link right there. And by link, I mean that tab to that video. Look at it. How could you say no? I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.